Hello, and welcome back to John Proxy's Diablo 3 adventure. I'm John Proxy on Channel John the West. Now, you'd be happy to know that the things I bought from the auction house a couple of episodes back do actually make me look like a wizard. I've got my hat, my crystal ball and my wand, and I got it at the time, you would have seen, but it got me an achievement as well, the Magical Mystery Couture. I thought that might be the achievement that got me my banner customizer thing. What's it called? Accent. But no, I got it from One Hero's Trash. Basically, when I dissolved one of the blue items, I got a kind of rare thing on top of that. But I think the two clubs go with the fire quite well. Anyway. Keep that. We're going to go in the game quickly, but I'm just going to check out the auction house, and we don't get to see that very often. So now, see the reptilian shoes from way back I actually sold, and these are all the stuff I purchased there. But I managed to sell the Knuckles of Winter, and I thought they would. That's why I sold it straight away. But I've got 3 left trying to sell, and people put them up for ridiculous prices. I think I'm actually underselling them, to be honest. And I'm trying to ignore those. I don't know how to tell them to go away, but I don't want to click them just in case that I rebid, and I really don't want to rebid on them. Though some shoulder pads would be nice. Maybe I'll look for some shoulder pads just quickly. So, armor and shoulders. Search quickly. Yes, my brother, who also happens to play this game, had a little issue when he first started playing. He was trying to buy a sword, apparently. Okay, apparently no shoulders. I'll go into game and I'll finish the story there. Let's resume game. We're in Sword of the Stranger. Yes, and it kept timing out. Ooh, I've entered a queue. I may have to leave you be. Because obviously we can't sit here staring at this screen all day. Oh, that's good. I was worried then for a second. Anyway. It actually turns out he did buy... he bought about 3 grand's worth of swords accidentally. But he did manage to sell them, he told me, at a profit eventually. So, well, that was a nice end to that story. Now, I believe that stranger, who may or may not be that... Barry Manilow.
Can you remember anything else?
Probably not.
Only that there were
the potential's
surges of light and a kind of pain.
How do you fare now?
I believe there's
The
some
emptiness
creatures I had to go
gnaws at me.
kill.
It is a constant frustration.
Calm yourself. The sword should help you remember.
See, I don't remember Barry Manilow having such a deep voice.
I am the last of the Horodrim.
Who are you?
I couldn't always claim this. In fact, if I had turned to the Horodric teachings sooner, Diablo could have been stopped before his reign of terror began.
You can't truly believe that.
When the first
Yeah,
signs
that's the worst
appeared,
kind of rain.
I did
Much worse
nothing.
than acid rain.
I had shrugged the old tales off like they were so much fantasy. And Tristram, no, the world has paid dearly for my arrogance. I have tried to make up for my failings. Leah and I have spent her lifetime scouring the world, collecting pieces of the prophecy of the end days. If I can decipher it, we will have the
Leah seems
key
rather
to
skeptical.
defeating the Lords of Hell.
Okay,
The
fair enough.
prophecy of the
I'm gonna have
end
to go through all
days
these.
is contained within the Horodric tomes I inherited from my ancestor, Jared Kane. It is a warning to those who could interpret it regarding Hell's ultimate invasion of our world, written by many different people throughout history, in many different lands. All known versions of the prophecy are incomplete. I have spent a good part of the past 20 years trying to complete it. I am certain it holds the answers to defeating the Lords of Hell.
Think you click on them lots and you try not to die
I
in the
notice
process.
a great fondness between you and Leah.
I do not know what my life would have been like had I not raised her. Oh, it must have been difficult for Leah, following an old man on a mad search for the secrets
right
to
there, man.
defeating
Don't
the
talk to-
lords of the
talk to her like
burning
she's not here.
hells. But though she has seen her share of mysterious things, she is still unsure of my quest. I can understand. She has never seen anything like Diablo and his brothers. The Horodrim were powerful mages
the last
gathered
thing?
together by the
Horodrim.
Archangel Tyrael to defeat the three prime evils, Diablo, Mephisto, and Baal. They devoted themselves fully to the destruction of the demon lords and left behind valuable tomes and teachings.
How did you become the last of the Horodrim?
Well, that was
My
nice of them.
ancestor was the leader of the Horodrim, Jared Kane. When the Horodrim died out, their tomes stayed in my family. I was thrilled by tales of the Horodrim as a little boy, but it wasn't until I returned to them as an adult that I realized they contained deeper truths.
They were just a video club.
Tyrael is the angel of justice. He has been helping
Tyrael.
mankind for generations, though he is forbidden to do so in any direct manner. Long ago, the high heavens and
Otherwise,
the
he'd
burning
complete the
hells
game
made a
too
pact
quickly.
as a result of the Sin War that they would not interfere in our world.
But the demons have obviously broken this pact. Why can Tyrael not involve himself directly?
The Angiris Council, the archangels that lead heaven, almost destroyed our world once to keep the demons from spreading their corruption upon it. If Tyrael were to act directly, it would alert the Council to the demons' activities here and imperil us all.
Okay, and... Alright. So, let's go kill stuff. Let's check out that stash first. Now... Is it better? Does more damage. But I like the glowy ball. Oh well. Still very wizardy. See, he's just earned that thing that's on my banner. And... How much is that worth? I'll probably sell that back. 300. And some magic gloves. Oh, I have more stuff I should sell. And I don't know how to prospect, or whatever the word is. If that is for selling... Is that a wand? It's not as good as my wand. Anything over a certain value I will sell, I think, and I'll prospect the rest. So I'll prospect that, and that, and sell the rest of the stuff. Alright. Hope there's nothing important in that direction. Those essences are very subtle. Now, I might make something. Let's see if there's anything worth making. So, they look much better than I've got. So, let's create it. See what it actually does. So, it doesn't put my things up or anything. My things. Like my training, does it have to, or is it just that there? Oh, never mind. Is there anything else? No. Not really, I'm just going to have to wait to train it a bit more. Don't know how to prospect, whatever the correct word I'm trying to think, so I'll put that in my stash as well. I should know not to sell that stuff, that doesn't make sense. And I'll put that there as well. And
I've found some interesting things on my latest dig. You should take a look.
oops. Oh, his stuff has changed. Well, I better take a quick look. Nothing really I know.
some interesting things on my latest dig. You should take a
Need
look.
to stop doing that. And so I'm just used to left clicking. Yeah. I'm clicking left clicking rather than right clicking, and backwards, and vice versa. So let's put that in there. So yeah, I accidentally crafted that. Let's go off to kill stuff. Oh, it's indicating that I can use the waypoint. I think it wants me to go to the cemetery of the Forsaken. Yes, that's nice. You see, I have no idea what I'm trying to do. Go to the Fields of Misery. Doesn't sound like a nice place at all. Doesn't that be nice? Just has to have stuff for me to kill. How did I get this place and now have the area filled out? Oh, I did have the area filled out. Ah, it's those places I've been already. Let's just make our ways. Want to keep the video size
One day we
not
too
too
will shed
big.
our mortal flesh, and our souls will ascend.
Well, that was rather depressing, Templar.
If there's a sword here, we will
Level am
find
I?
it.
Some time ago, I revealed that the Khazra, or goatmen, were originally humans until the Vigerai corrupted them. For many years, these creatures were simple and lethargic. These days have ended.
Now I remember.
Khazra attacks are widely reported, and the number of fatalities is higher than anything in my records.
I don't have enough arcane power.
I have heard the most ridiculous tales about travelers being ambushed by vicious trees. It is too much. Despite their names, the wood wraiths are not plants, but fully mobile beasts who have taken on the guise of foliage to ensnare their prey. Only a simpleton could be fooled by such a trick.
Well, that was quite
The
humorous.
large,
And
sluggish
yes, I was
beasts
trying not
can
to kill
thrive
him
in
so I could
any
get the lore
grassland or
later.
forest, provided there is enough water. Farmers will recognize these brutes as the savage cousins of the common pack beast, a tame breed that was likely domesticated nearly 2,000 years ago. One can hardly imagine the trouble that effort must have taken.
Right. So those new creatures, these three men, who aren't trees at all, as the blokey points out. I don't want to stay in that poison area too long. I have no idea what it is, but I just figured it was a bad thing. And you'll see I'm actually playing at a reasonable time of the day. And yeah, I noticed that my wall of death is not quite as good as it used to be. Well, I say that and then I murder those three quite easily. So that damage reduced by 25%. Okay. Really bad. Want to try and get two groups of creatures at once. And hold that down as well. I have reduced damage, so I should take advantage of that. Oh, that was underwhelming. Now, ouch! Snare thing and such. Ring of the Leech. Okay, let's take a look at the ring. Well, I'm definitely putting that on. Each hit adds 2 to life. Nice. Yeah,
Need more
so to keep
arcane
the
power.
recording down, I'll probably find the place and then teleport back because I don't want another 40-minute video. It's hell to upload. And I know the temptation just to keep going and going. And I have a 7-hour video, but I can't imagine the time that would take for me to upload. A lot of time. And I could probably imagine it, but it'd be...
I need arcane power.
Don't know what those little cabbages are. Just level 10 would be a nice way to cap off the video. I've got my book now. I've not seen that. Have I ever seen that before?
That's a familiar
Oh, yeah, I
blow.
have.
The piece of the sword I'm looking for must be in this cave.
Car's a den, that's what I was trying to get to. So, I'll have a brief look in. It's only 16 minutes in, so it's not too excessive. I know I am. Don't know why I pressed map.
A dark coven has formed in Tristram, and I fear that their superstitious violence may damn the whole region. I discovered very little during my eavesdropping, except that the word Magda was repeated several times in their chants. Oh well, now I journey to the safety of my home, where I may put these worries behind me.
He sounds a bit like Catface. If you're familiar with Catface, well, you'll know what I mean. Hopefully. Hopefully you'll agree with me. No, where's the thing? Now you're not going to get dropped. But they so rarely are useful for you anyway. Yes. I'm saying that I'm doing it instead of it.
Magda will be here soon. It's time.
Go in, guns blazing.
This glows with the stranger's magic.
Who are you to take what is mine?
Yours? I believe you are mistaken.
Regardless,
don't mind me,
I
I'll speak
have
myself.
claimed it. I am Magda, and I lead this coven. The shard is mine.
To hell with you, witch.
Very well. Let the games begin.
The bestial hellions are demons that can be summoned from
I
the
don't have
burning
enough arcane
hells
power.
with the aid of foul
Yeah,
sorcery. They are given
thought
to
it'd be
chasing
weird,
down their foes and attacking them with savage fangs. This usually allows some spare time for their masters to craft their dark spell work and finish off the victim.
She is more devious than she.
Okay, I got a quest done. That was nice. I think I'm going to... Oh, I'll grab that and head back, I suppose. Back to Kane. Now... I have a teleport. See? Why did I not notice that before? Because I don't notice things. That's how. And I can go back in. Isn't that great? So,
We are not the only ones seeking the sword.
Quickly.
I had to take the first piece from a witch named Magda and her crazed minions.
Uncle Deckard, they sound like those dark cultists you told me about.
Very good, Leah. You have been paying attention. Stranger, does any of this jar your memory?
I have no memory of this coven, but I sense a far darker shadow guiding its hand.
The light grows stronger within you.
It's always the case. Wonderful. Level 10 banner sigil. I will check them out at the start of the next episode. Or before. I mean, the banner stuff. The passive skill I'll check out. Don't need to see every single banner I get. Let's continue. Well, I've been John Proxy and John of the West having a Diablo 3 adventure, and I will see you guys next time.